Okay. Okay, hey guys, Brian Starr, once again, your host for the Star Quest channel. And I'm with Ralph Ramos once again. I found him in Coney Island, and what he's doing is his wonderful poetry, like he did before, the crayon. Remember the crayon poem he gave us that? Leaves are changing, kids are in school. Everything's changing, but this is just another part of the growth from the Heavenly Father. So I got Ralph Ramos here. Ralph, what's up? You want to say hello to everybody?
Hey, hello everybody, and thanks a lot, Brian. What I want to share with you today is it's called The Tiniest Snowflake.
Okay, let's go with it, Ralph.
All right. The storm was over, but the skies were still gray, even though the sun came out that day. Things were much different from what they were last night. The world appeared covered in a blanket of white. Above it all, she was tossed, the tiniest snowflake, so small and so lost. Lost and scared simply because she didn't know who she was. She didn't even know that she was snow as cumulus nebulous continued to blow. Why is he so mean, and who is this guy that seems to want to blow me right out of the sky? First thing she finds on a mountaintop is a snow cap, so she decides to stop. Excuse me, sir, can you tell me who I am? I'm sorry, little one, but I don't think that I can. I don't even know who I am or what I'm doing here. I've been stuck up top this mountain since early last year. The thought of falling off fills me with fear. It's best you move on. It's best you steer clear. I was hoping you could help me, the snowflake explained, being dragged away by the wind once again. And the wind was howling like wolves at the moon. She needed to find out something, and it needed to be soon. So she saw these icicles hanging around. They also seemed lost, these guys she found. They said, shh, be quiet, don't make a sound. If we slip off these rocks, we will crash to the ground. I seem to be lost in my way I do not know. Be quiet or we'll fall. Just hurry up and go. We only have one more thing to say. It's best if you be on your way. Then she drifts over to a snow-covered tree, thinking, those guys look just like me. So many in number, but how can this be? The mighty tree was bent bowed down on one knee. But unlike the blanket of snow she just found, she was light as a feather and tossed around. So the blanket teased her and called her weak. She just drifted off. She did not speak. I'm all alone and I don't have a home, and these guys that I met have problems of their own. Seems no one has the time to try to help me, the snow cap, the icicles, or that snow-covered tree. Then she drifts over to a patch of ice and asks, can you help me? Not once, but twice. It couldn't be bothered. That's not very nice. The patch only answered to give this advice. You wouldn't like it here with us. You wouldn't like it at all. People don't watch what they're doing and then blame us when they fall. I'm sorry that things don't appear so clear. I also don't know what I'm doing here. Now this is the sadness that she had felt, and as she cried, she began to melt. She just turned to water and fell to the earth. But it wasn't the end, it was actually her birth. The sun came out, the skies turned warm. You could hardly even tell that there had been a storm. She embraced the change with a big smile. She had been amongst friends all the while. So don't be sad, it's not that bad. As she turned into water, she was actually glad, having faith and knowing that she would be back again as a new perfect snowflake all the spring's spongy rain. That's the Tiniest Snowflake, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, I want to stand here once again with this is a famous, wonderful poet, Ralph Ramos. Ralph works so, how can I tell you, so magically with his poetry.
Thank you very much,
and it's
Brian.
a pleasure to be here with you.
It's my pleasure to be here with you.
Star Quest channel. We're going to have more of you. We're going to see more Ralph. You stay tuned to the Star Quest channel. Once again, Ralph, give a big shout out.
All right, here's to everybody out there.
All right.
Have a good night.